Hello and welcome back to the long road. You rejoin us in Verona after a brief break, and as you can see, it's a rather rainy night out there. Today we're going to be tackling one of the oldest roads in Europe, specifically the Brenner Pass over the Alps. We'll do a bit of a cab tour later on, and I'll show you a map in a second. As you can see, it's raining pretty hard out there, so let's get the engine going. Let's get our vehicle on the road to go. Just before we set off, I think we'll just take a quick look at the map and I'll show you where we're going. So we are heading out of Verona, hopefully up towards the morning sunlight, and up towards the Brenner Pass itself, and then on towards Innsbruck, the bowl. And then we're going to take the mountain road, so I'm just going to add in here a detour via the mountain road as we go down through Munich and onto Nuremberg. This will form a two-part series today, so this is leg one of the journey, and as we head this morning, we'll hopefully take a bit of a stop and a break in Innsbruck and see the historic city there. Before moving on for our second leg of the journey. But thanks very much for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Great, so I'm just going to get my wipers on at this time of the early morning hour, and then check my mirrors. On a farm we're here picking up chicken meat, which we're taking up over the Alps today, all the way to Nuremberg. So we're pretty much ready to set off, so let's grab a cup of tea and get on the road. Those Alps emerging soon out of the darkness of the night. Should be about an hour to 2 hours away from light up at this stage. So also those few dwindling stars up in the sky tonight. It's got a 4-beam one. We'll just tilt the window. Okay, just passing through that toll road. So we've changed a few things up with this episode. I've noticed that some of the digital mirrors have gone. We do have mirrors, obviously, in here and on the right. Should be careful as I come in here. Wanting to increase the realism and effects. Also, first time using a Volvo at all on the channel, so this is a debut for GT Simulator. So it's our first chance to drive the FH4 Sleeper. It's got 120 brake horsepower, 12 gears. We'll be using the mod as well today for the engine notes, so hopefully some of that will come through in the recording. It's a good chance to see how the Volvo performs. It's a fairly robust model that we've got today with 420 brake horsepower. So this could be an option for us later down the line. just see the very beginnings of the sky changing. It's sort of inky, grey, charcoal black through to become what it's like before long. Sometimes now 4:20 in the morning, so we're just before dawn. It was raining quite heavily early overnight, so we pass up through the Alps here, towards the Alps. Just see the sunrise coming over the top. It's worth mentioning that we have opened up all the map up with the DLCs now, apart from the latest one installed. We are certainly keen to explore and give each section its proper time in the series. But, that's something that's going to be really critical moving forward. Just for now, we're doing a bit of a taste of each country, each city, and doing sort of circular tour over Europe at the moment. Also seeing where the jobs take us. We don't actually know genuinely from episode to episode where we're going to be going next, what vehicles we're going to be taking into part of the journey. So yeah, we're getting there. Really feel as we're climbing up the mountain road here. It's a brilliant time of day. I'm glad that the rain stopped for us to see this properly. It's the sunlight comes up. Very much crawling up. It's no problem at all. So our run today, it's about sort of 9 hours in total. We do have about 8 hours on break time left, so we will need to make a stop at Innsbruck, and it's a good chance to head into the city for somewhere to stop and rest and see a little bit on the way. So cross the bridge when we get to it. For now, let's just enjoy the northern lights. That speed as we go through the tunnels. Really critical that we follow the 80 kilometres an hour rule that's in force here. Worth noting as well that across Italian and Swiss borders that the headlights aren't mandatory. We do need to keep those up. Beautiful. Morning golden light quality, it's just absolutely glorious. It's both the mountains, the trees, sort of haze about the air. I mentioned briefly in the very beginning that we've made a few changes to some of the setup. Digital mirrors are gone for now. We're enjoying that experience. We'll be testing with different vehicles, different cabs, how it all looks. We do also have Junior's 3.8 version weather mod installed as well. Increase the frequency to 15%, so we're going to have a look and see whether some of the mountain air brings about some changes in weather. Could certainly change quite rapidly. All as to the atmosphere. But other than that, so we'll changing the map. Obviously, where we do have digital maps, that does make a big difference. Keen to keep that on board. So we'll follow the other heavy goods vehicles over here. Just press the enter key there, otherwise we will go colliding into the area. That's not what we're after. Just keep an eye on my mirrors as we come out here. To Austria is today. So you're getting those notifications about it resting. So we've got a break in Innsbruck. So yeah, first impressions of the Volvo, it's a good vehicle. It does feel very swish. Somewhat utilitarian, I think it's fair to say. It's a nice cabin to be in, and I'll probably look around when we get to Innsbruck as well. Oh, it's the weave to go down this side area here. Maybe just caught up. So the viewpoint is nearby. Find it and activate the cutscene. Sure, we'll do that. That's go from here. It doesn't look like they want us to go through here. Okay, so we are. Well, we've created a little bit of a tailback. This is clearly not the right way to go, and we have a man truck behind us. So I'm going to just gently try and encourage him to move backwards, because otherwise we're going to get very, very stuck. I'm not sure how we're going to get out of this. Ah, no, he's moving back. This could take a while. Just need to get the leverage. We try and bring it around as tightly as I can. It's tight. That was very tight. Goodness me. Okay, on one side. Just. Okay. Note to self, it was not the right way to go. I wonder if that's customs. So there's a vehicle open there at the back. Live and learn though. Not yet caused any damage, just about. So, looks like other vehicles do go that way, so maybe that's it's a bit of a misnomer maybe on the way. There's a lorry parked here as well for stopping. Okay. So I'm seeing signs now for Brenner Nord. Brenner is actually the lowest Alpine pass, I think about 1,370 meters, I think it is. So lower than some of the other passes. Historically known all the way back to Roman times. Even Hannibal apparently crossed over this route, so this is a real piece of history we are enjoying here today. Yeah, this road connects, I think it's the E45 that connects all the way up to Denmark, to Scandinavia, down to Verona, into Modena in Italy, so there's all good. We all make the same mistake as last time and get stuck. Hopefully we will not. So we're able to just pass straight through here. Absolutely glorious scenery. Running straight on here for Innsbruck. Calm inside that. Thank you very much. Let's get shown back. Just turn off here to Innsbruck west. So it's amazing when we were up on the pass there, the temperature dropped to about 8 degrees Celsius. It's now down to up to 17 again. Not sure if I'm answering at all. Very complex system of interlinking roads here. Certainly been the most scenic route so far through the Alps. Well, coming down into Innsbruck now. Let's go. So far it's been absolutely glorious sunshine on the Brenner Pass. Best possible weather. It would be very interesting to see some rain as well. So we're not actually going into the centre of Innsbruck. Yes, we wouldn't be if we were carrying on with the route. We are going to go to the centre of Innsbruck here. Just quite similar as it does up. Some kind of garage over here on the right hand side. Is a recruitment agency or private option. Yeah, recruitment agency. Find the rest spot. So the station there in Innsbruck as well, on the right hand side. Nice, you've got tram system operation as well. Turn right there. So, do you see a little rest sign coming up on the right hand side? It seems to be quite a detour. Perhaps we should have taken the other entry into Innsbruck of the route spot. So, certainly explored a little bit on the way, which has been no bad thing. Just stay back here. Wait till I'm able to. So quick. It's just around the corner from here. Just got the river running through the centre here. So we're going to take our mandatory rest break. I believe it is right here. If they've got lorry spaces, but I certainly hope they do. If not, we'll just take a spot where we can. Oh. Okay, I think that'll do just there. Get the handbrake on. So we're about halfway through our journey. We've just pulled up in Innsbruck, and thanks very much for joining us on this ride. Certainly breathtaking views over the Brenner Pass, and got an exciting ride coming up in a moment, and we'll meet you again shortly for leg 2 of this journey, and we'll spend a little bit of time looking at the cab and planning the rest of the route. So yeah, thank you so much for watching so far, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.